So today I'd like to talk to you about how you can harness the power of your subconscious mind. Now, we've discussed in the past concepts for achieving goals. I did it in my book. I've done countless blogs on the same subject. And some people are telling me they're having tremendous success. But I'm also hearing from other people that are struggling. And so one of the things I find a commonality among the people that are really struggling is that they don't truly believe that they can attain the goals that they set for themselves. So maybe they're stretch goals. And an example could be you're making $75,000 a year. Your goal is to make $1 million a year, and you think that's going to happen within a 1 or 2 year period. And realistically, if you're in a job and you've got a salary, the thought that you're really going to be able to do that, let's face it, is probably a stretch. But if you've invented something, you're starting a business, maybe it's a very different situation. But the key to this whole scenario is making sure that you believe it's possible. And once you believe that you can do it, the rest comes naturally. And that is the building blocks for everything. The other thing you need to do, once you have that in place, you need to have the discipline so that you take those steps each day towards reaching your goal. And so all of this happens really in your conscious mind, where you're putting the plan together, you're taking action on it, you're executing, you're doing all the things that we've talked about. That is your conscious mind making that all happen for you. The other thing we know is that it takes 22 days to create a habit. A habit is what we call a neural pathway in the brain. That's what it takes to make it sort of automatic. So the question is, and the challenge is for people is, how do you get through that first 22 days to get to that habit? And then how do you ensure that it keeps going? And so one of the things and the tools that's so powerful is the ability to tap into your subconscious mind to make those things happen. And if you think about it, your subconscious mind, that's all on autopilot. And think about the functioning of the human body. Okay? Who controls all those things? How does it get controlled? It all gets controlled through the subconscious mind. So even if you look at your heart and the heartbeat and the circulation of blood throughout the body, you're not consciously thinking about what has to be done. It's just happening. And the subconscious mind is simply controlling that functionality. So think about the power that's there. And what if you could use that power to get where you want it to go? And that's exactly what we're talking about doing here. So what I'd like you to do for homework is pull out that goal that you've set for yourself and just look at it again, refine it if it's necessary, but make sure that goal is believable for you. And then what we're going to do next week is the next blog we're going to cover techniques for harnessing the power of your subconscious mind. How do we take your subconscious, build these routines, and make those things come into your life that you really focus on and that really want to happen.